In this video, I'll be solving the 8th problem of AIME 2025 session 1. So we're having k be a real number such that the system mod of 25 plus 20i minus z is equals to 5 and mod of z minus 4 minus k is z minus 3i minus k has exactly one complex solution z. So we're asked to find sum of all possible values of k. So it can be written in the form m by n, and m and n are relatively prime positive integers. We need to find the sum of those positive integers m plus n. So first of all, if we are having so there are two set of equations here. One is z minus z1 is r, and z minus z1 is z minus z2 sort of. So if we consider the first equation, so we know modulus of z minus any complex number. So that gives the distance, because if I just substitute x plus iy minus some a1 plus ib1, so mod of this would be square root of x minus a1 square plus y minus b1 square, which is r. That means this is giving us an equation of circle r square. So in the similar way, if we consider the second equation, so basically this gives us circle with center as z1 and radius as r. Now if we consider this one, so basically we're having x plus iy minus a1 minus ib1 mod is x plus iy minus a2 minus ib2. So that means x minus a1 whole square plus y minus b1 whole square is x minus a2 whole square plus y minus b2 whole square. So if I just simplify these two equations, I'll be getting linear equation. So minus x minus a2 whole square is y minus b2 whole square minus y minus b1 whole square. So it's a linear in x, it's a linear in y. So that means if I solve this particular equation, I'll be getting equation of a straight line. But which equation are we getting? So that we can see by using this. So if we are having two fixed points, z1 and z2, and we need to find the distance of the points from which, so the distance, we need to find the points which are equidistant to these 2 points. So that means the very obvious one is the midpoint, and then if we go along this direction perpendicular as well as to the midpoint, so this all will be equal. So at any point this will be equal. So that means basically this particular thing is giving us a locus of perpendicular bisector. So basically perpendicular bisector with midpoint, passing through z1 plus z2 by 2. So that's the complex numbers part given in the question. So if we can convert everything this information to standard coordinate geometry, we'd be able to solve this question pretty quickly. So in the first equation, we were given mod of z minus 25 minus 20i is 5, and in the second equation z minus 4 minus k is z minus 3i minus k. So that means this is having center at 25 comma 20 and the radius is 5. Now this is a perpendicular bisector of 4 plus k comma 0 and k comma 3. So this is the perpendicular bisector. So that means this is a circle x minus 25 whole square plus y minus 20 whole square is 5 square. Now if I find the midpoint of this, so midpoint of this would be 4 plus 2k by 2, that is 2 plus k comma 3 by 2. So that is the midpoint. And the slope, we know the slope of this. Let's say this is some point A, this is some point B. So slope of AB into, let's say the perpendicular bisector is length L. So slope of L is minus 1. So that means slope of L would be minus 1 by slope of AB. Since they are perpendicular, the product of slope will be minus 1. So minus 1 by slope of AB would be 3 minus 0 by k minus 4 minus k. So that's minus 3 by 4. So that means slope would be 4 by 3. So if I find the equation of this line, so y minus 3 by 2 is equals to 4 by 3 times x minus 2 plus k. So that means 3y minus 9 by 2 is 4x minus 8 minus 4k. So that means 8x minus 6y. So basically we are having minus 9 and here minus 16. So basically minus 7 minus 8k is equal to 0. This is equation of perpendicular bisector. So that means we are getting equation of a line here. And now, so in the question they are given that they have exactly one complex solution. So if we are having a circle and a line, so there can be three possible cases. It can either intersect at 2 points, or it can either intersect at 1 point, or it cannot even intersect. So if it is intersecting at 1 point, that's nothing but tangency condition. So that means from the center, if I drop a perpendicular and if I find the perpendicular distance from that point onto this line, so that perpendicular distance would be equal to the radius. So if we consider the equation and we are having a line equation, so we got our line equation as 8x minus 6y minus 7 minus 8k is 0, and we also got the center as 25 comma 20. So that means, and we also have the radius. So the radius we also know, we already know that the radius is 5. So that means if I find the length of this thing, so length of this perpendicular will be 8 into 25 minus 6 into 20 minus 7 minus 8k whole divided by square root of 8 square plus this minus 6 whole square. So that is equals to 5. So that means 200 minus 140, 200 minus 120 minus 7. So that is 80 minus 7, which is 73 minus 8k. Square root of 64 plus 36 is 10. So that is 5. So that means 73 minus 8k is plus or minus 50. So that means 8k is 73 plus or minus 50. So that means k is either 123 by 8 or k is 23 by 8. So the sum of possible values of k would be 123 by 8 plus, so this is sum of possible values of k. So that would be 123 by 8 plus 23 by 8, which is nothing but 146 by 8, which is 73 by 4. So therefore this is our m by n in the reduced form. So m plus n would be 73 plus 4, which is 77. So the answer for this question would be 77. So that's it for this video. We'll meet in the next video.